Every relationship that you have ever had, whether it's a relationship with God that you believe in or a relationship with other people, all relationships go through stages. Just because this is something many of you will be familiar with, if you think about romantic relationships go through pretty predictable stages. In fact, if you can think back to your first boyfriend or girlfriend, serious boyfriend or girlfriend, there was the initial flirtatious stage, right? Which I was never really good at that part. It was always really awkward for me. But that's, this is not a counseling session. This is a sermon. So past the initial flirtatious stage, you have the pretend to be interested in the same things stage. And don't lie to me and tell me you didn't do this, but you pretended to be interested in the things that the other person was interested in. You're like, oh, you like horse racing. I love horse racing. I've always, loved horse racing, and I go to horse shows all the time, and you pretended to be into it even though you maybe have never done that, or you were into football even though you're not into football because she was into football. And what kind of guy's not into football, by the way? Come on, girl. Anyway, I'm not into football that much. But so you get past that stage, and then if you do that long enough, you get to the other side, and sometimes you're even honest about the fact, oh yeah, I was never into horse racing. And then you have the intense affection stage where you're really digging them. They like you, you like them. And then at some point or another during that stage, a lot of times one of the two people in that relationship will kind of back out because they'll be like, I don't know if I want this. I don't know if I want you. You do things that get on my nerves a lot, and this may be going too fast for me. And so they maybe, they pull out a little bit, and then there's this kind of awkward, what is this? And then if you make it through that, then you get into the I love you stage, and that's such a wonderful stage when you're in love. And then a little later after the I love you stage is the I hate you phase, which always comes after the I love you stage. And if you weather the I hate you stage long enough, if you make it through enough trials and tribulations and tough difficulties, then you get to the I can't live without you phase. And a lot of times people get married. In fact, if you're married, that doesn't really change. It just repeats itself over and over again, right? You go into the flirtatious stage, and I don't know if I like this, and then there's the I love you phase, and there's the I hate you phase, and there's I can't live without you phase. And the married life is just doing that over and over and over again. So that's romantic relationships.